So how did I get here? I'd love to keep this short and sweet. Oh, rock bottom. Look at my slides. I got a little uncomfortable. Okay, so the beginning for me, how far back do I want to go? My mother is a psychic. She is also hands down, the most challenging relationship I've ever had in my life. So when I was little, I associated psychic with crazy. And not like the good kind of crazy, like you got the crazy aunt that maybe drinks an extra cocktail at the family dinner, not like that kind of crazy, like legit, I will fuck up your world crazy. I'm like, okay, I don't want that, if that's what psychic means. I also went through an extraordinary amount of pain in my childhood that the second I found alcohol when I was 14, I started binge drinking because I was like, escape. I don't have to feel this way. I don't have to feel this intensity. I don't have to feel this pain, this stress that I can't manage, that I have no control over. So drinking became my solace. Drinking became my sanctuary, my temple of release. Easily and hands down one of the most detrimental things an unconscious psychic can do. I am also a gifted and raging trance medium, which means the gifted side of that is that when I am conscious to it, I can exit my body. I can channel in ascended masters. I can channel in angels. And not just that I channel their messages, but I can actually embody them. It is a beautiful and extraordinary gift, one that I still am exploring in new ways. Definitely one to be careful of, though, because with that ability also comes the ability to channel really dark and nasty, funky, ugly, nasty beings. And so being unconscious to that and a heavy drinker offered a lot of room for big fat mistakes, a lot of room for hurting other people, a lot of room for all sorts of things to happen. So for me, rock bottom is not a place that I visited once. I visited it multiple times. Apparently I like the ambiance, because I really like to, I guess, know the extremes of things. Anyone else here an extremist? Like, what the fuck is moderation? Like, I don't get it. I just do not get it. People are like, oh, you gotta moderate. I'm like, what? You mean drink like 2 iced teas instead of 5? What does that mean? Give me the picture. I don't know what it means. And the beautiful thing for that is that in my business as an entrepreneur, that gift has given me the ability to take massive risk. And I have some battle wounds, I have some scars that are not fun, and I have some incredible rewards, accomplishments, and stories with that because I've taken massive risk. So there is a beauty in it. There's a beauty in turning your shadow aspects of self into the go-getter aspects of your own self. It was kind of funny, I saw on Facebook, you know how they have those memories? Sometimes you look back and you're like, oh, that hurts. There was one that said, it was a comment that said, I just got put on a prescription for 10 days of antibiotics, and beta breakers is right after antibiotics, so basically what this means is beta breakers might kill me. It literally was a Facebook status that I put up online, I think 7 years ago. But yeah, I got reminded, because it's in May, so I got reminded of a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh my God, I should totally hide that. That's horrible. And then I was like, no, I'm posting that. I'm actually posting it. I put it on my Instagram. Because for me, one, it's a part of my history. It's a part of me being able to say, like, yeah, I have screwed my life up. I have done some really crazy, horrible, outlandish, to some people maybe unforgivable things. And I've also been able to turn all of that around to be able to see the value in helping, the value of me being healthy, the value of me being conscious, the value of my own extreme ideas, the things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish in my life. It does not come with pussyfooting around. You can't go up to something if you want to take a massive risk and like poke it. If you want to win in a slot machine, you got to put like $100 in it. You can't just put a couple pennies in and be like, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna hit the magic number one time, 1 penny, dink. You gotta play. You have to play. So for me, rock bottom became a launch pad. It is a launch pad. It's a really not fun, but also really exciting launch pad. So that rock bottom place, self-doubt, you guys, that whole psychic thing of like being a psychic and coming out of the closet, I didn't think that psychics even existed. I went to a meditation class that they then were like, oh, it's psychic kindergarten. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I just like really need help right now. And so I went, and for me, it was like riding a bike. I said, oh my gosh, you mean the images, the things that I see in my head that I create exist? And that not only that, but you can see it too? And our eyes are closed? And now my body feels different? And now my thoughts are different? And now, wait, you guys are crazy. It was like that. I was like, no. You guys are crazy. But I obviously need help, and AA isn't really a choice right now. So I'm going to come back to meditation. And that really was how it went for me. When it comes to coming out of the psychic closet, it took me a couple years to even tell my parents, who are here today. Thanks for coming. Took a couple years for me to even tell them that I was in a psychic school. I didn't tell anybody. I was like, I'm going to keep this to myself. I'm going to keep this very quiet because I don't want anybody to know. Then it came time when I got my degree in psychology that I was looking at options. Okay, there's grad school, there's American Psychological Association, which apparently says you like can't hug your clients. To which I was like, okay, first of all, no hugs? God, who made these rules? I mean, it's kind of funny, but that was like one of the biggest triggers, and then there was like a bunch of other rules, and I don't like rules, so I said, I don't want those. And so instead of going to grad school, I actually signed up for the year-long clairvoyant program because I figured if I developed my psychic tools, that was going to be an advantage in life that I would have for the rest of my life. Grad school would still be there if I decided that I did want to go down that road. And then I remember telling my dad that I was going to be a psychic, and I got the infamous, which I was like, I'm doing it. Nobody in my family thought that I could make money. They're like, okay, cool. That's a fun hobby. So what are you going to do? So I'm going to be a psychic. And I literally would say it like that. I'm going to be a psychic. Who knew how the path was going to unfold? And now it's like the most exciting journey that I've ever found. It is thrilling, and I have never found anything that is more interesting to me, even as an extremist, than one, teaching people how to develop their abilities, seeing that first moment when someone first channels or hears their guide, seeing that first moment when they actually tune into their center of their heart, seeing that moment. My favorite thing in the world is connecting people with their wings. It gets me every time. I cry every single time because it is the most beautiful experience to witness an earth angel remembering their wings. I'm crying about it right now. It really is, because I've had that experience with so many of you in the room, and it's a life-changing day. And it's not just a life-changing day for them, but it's a life-changing day for me as well.
To learn more about my upcoming events, programs, and retreats, please visit samanthafaye.com/revolution. I do wish you the very best that life has to offer, and please remember, we are in this together.